that it's acceptable to share your bed with children?
Of course. Of course, why not?
Michael Jackson ligt midden jaren 90 al flink onder vuur wegens aantijgingen van kindermisbruik. Maar toch blijft hij zich destijds omringen door minderjarigen.
If you're going to be a pedophile, it's not a good idea. That I'm not.
In diezelfde periode is de dan 12-jarige superfan Michael Jacobshagen door het dolle heen als hij eindelijk zijn grote idool Michael Jackson mag ontmoeten in Parijs.
And this was amazing. I mean, I saw him and then he gave me a hug. And then he say in German, "Ich liebe dich."
Eenmaal thuis.
I truly miss you very much. I wait for you at Neverland. All my love, always Michael Jackson.
How many of these letters did he send you?
35.
Als het jochie Michael mag vergezellen tijdens zijn...
And he was behind me and he put his arm around me.
Pressed up against you?
Yes.
Na die eerste nacht krijgt Jacobshagen zelfs een koosnaampje.
My rubber friend, you know, I mean...
As in rubbing up against each other?
Yes, this is exactly what is rubber. He was naked in the jacuzzi and then he asked me also and say, you can do the same if you want. And I say to him, no, I don't want that.
Maar het wordt nog veel ongemakkelijker als de tiener een wel heel merkwaardig aandenken krijgt.
This is a book with naked boys.
What does that say?
To Michael, my friend, your rubber friend, MJ.
To touch my legs and touch my crotch over my pants. It progressed to him performing oral sex on me, him showing me how to perform oral sex on him.
I am the one who would dance on the floor in the round.
Of the most famous person on earth. It's often said he could be a very generous man when he wanted to be. Did you find that?
There were some different sides to him. There was a kind side to him, and yet there was a dark side. And I feel that he was a manipulator.
Or a cold, calculating serial predator.
You cheater!
What was the first thing for you? What made you first suspect that Michael Jackson had an unhealthy interest in children?
I noticed that there were a lot of little boys. That's all that would hang around there. You wouldn't see like little girls. And I knew the little boys were there taking baths with him. They were sleeping in his bed.
But there's sleeping and there's sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about the worst kind of sleeping with children.
Yes. I know the truth. I was there. And when I would go in the next day, there were little boys' underwears either on the floor with Michael's or they were in the jacuzzi.
So you were suspicious as soon as you saw that?
Yeah, I got suspicious. And then I would find underwears also in his bed. I did find underwears that were men's briefs in the walk-in closet. And they were, I don't like to say this, they were like crunchy, hard with yellow stains all over them. I didn't know who they belonged to because the little boys started wearing Michael's briefs and they would leave their underwears inside his drawer.
The more Adrienne saw, the more convinced she was that Michael Jackson was a predator. A feeling...
There was a lot of Vaseline at Neverland. Sometimes it was found in the golf carts when Mr. Jackson would take off with the boys.
Vaseline?
Yeah, Vaseline. And there was a lot of Vaseline in Michael's bedroom. It was actually all over the ranch.
Is there